So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone at school, while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked, but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now, I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you win, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risk, investing and testing.
Oke teman-teman, balik lagi di channel Bang Kiki. Dan yap, kita akan lanjutin lagi E-Football Mobile 2026. So guys, hari ini kita akan push divisi lagi seperti biasa ya teman-teman. Dimana kali ini Bang Kiki menggunakan formasi 5 back lagi ya teman-teman ya. Bosan-bosan dengan 4 back boy. Langsung aja untuk match yang pertama. Push. Langsung kita push saja ya guys ya. Oke, kita push lagi guys. Siapa ini? Oh, Lewis. Let's go.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Aduh.
And this is Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that has not gone well. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pele. No, it's Dembele. Pele.
Oh, just skips past. He's having a shot! In for the pieces!
Aduh, offset lagi tai lah. Sudah bagus padahal malah offset. Anjir. Body serius dulu, bro.
Howson
dia.
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. So it is still 0-0. And this is Ronaldo. De Jong. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Tele goes steaming forward. Pedri. And that could well leave a mark.
Mampus.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game.
And he's buried it, 1-0.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Mundur.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Pele. Howson cuts it out. And it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Iniesta.
Dapat.
That's the keeper's ball.
Bahaya, Cok.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that's a lovely exchange.
Aduh, kenapa ya kaki kiri sih?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Dembele. Xavi Alonso. Strong running down that left flank.
There will be one.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Shevchenko. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the half-time whistle goes.
Tahan.
So a steady, solid,
Gak ada
and
nge-shoot
more
loh dia,
than
padahal,
satisfactory
Cok,
first
anjir lah.
half. They've got the lead, and that gives
Harusnya
them
lebih
something
dari
to
satu
build
gol
on
tadi di
after the
babak
break.
pertama.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking
Aduh.
pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Hullet.
Duh, lambat, Cok, anjir ngopernya.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Bah.
And he was alert to it.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And it's Shevchenko. Delivers
Waduh,
the ball.
Ronaldo tuh. Bahaya, bro, bullet header.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kenapa ditunggu sih bolanya?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Astaga.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Chamburi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Out it.
Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Quality ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Shit. Kasar
perfectly
banget sih.
mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now
Kasar
from 12
banget,
yards.
boy.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
substitutions taking place.
Abiati looking to stare down to
Gerak.
unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Gerak
Not a
kan.
twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying
Aman
to
nggak
make
sih
him
harusnya
think
ini?
that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Aduh anjir.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be
Astaga.
tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's had a hit. Goal!
Masa gitu doang masuk kayak nggak punya kiper, cok.
Now, the game takes on a whole new
Kayak nggak punya
complexion.
kiper ya.
Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, easy pickings there. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chonburi, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That has been
There'll be 3
cut
minutes
short.
added time.
Very nicely done. Bale!
Mampus. Dikira cuma dia yang bisa nendang dari luar ya guys ya.
Sumptuous finish.
Tembakan
and
menukik.
absolute joy.
Gareth Bale.
2 up now.
Welcome
And
teman-teman
they
yang
are
baru bergabung
cruising.
guys.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And that really is so impressive.
Ya, sudah mulai ngambek dia. Dia akan nge-pause itu selama mungkin. Sudah bisa dipastikan dia akan nge-pause ini selama mungkin ya guys ya. Sampai waktunya habis. Dia akan nge-pause. It's okay. Mode-mode ngambek. Kena golazo. Sudah pasti bakal di pause selama itu, cok. 5 back izin tampil. Nah, itu dia. Ngambek nah kayak apa ini Bang Rijal? Ini di pause sampai waktunya habis nih pasti nih. Sudah pasti. Kita tungguin saja. Halo Bang Fir. Wah, ngambek, Cok. Ngambek Berapa sih 2 menit ya biasanya ya? Kalau waktu start itu ya, waktu pause 2 menit ya. Ini 2 menit nih kita harus tungguin nih. Buka IG aja, Bro. Ngambek anjir.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And time is up. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done.
Oke, let's go. Asian Game ada E-FOOBALL loh. Asian Game ada E-FOOBALL PS sama mobile loh. PUBG, HOK, Mobile Legend, let's go. Bob, kenapa? Sultan sih orang-orang, Cok. Gak ada ketemu Bantus aku dari tadi. Let's go lah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
The famous yellow wall stands tall.
This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bullet. Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe.
Anjir, hampir, Cok. Untung double touch miss.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And he was alert to it. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos. And it's De Jong. And it's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Nice control. Now it's Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper's takes the shot. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! First blood drawn. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling.
And Hullet! Against the crossbar.
Anjir, bahayanya, Cok.
Thuram with the clearance.
Bahayanya.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danger averted for now. Shot could be on. Pedri. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yamal.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's De Jong. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the chance!
Tertipu dia, bro.
It's a goal! They have done it!
Mau
They
dicengkel gitu
have
sama
their
lawannya.
equalizer!
Well, it looks like we have
Semi
ourselves
bagus
a real
finishing,
game
oke
here now,
dribble.
Peter. They've
Cuman
been
kurangnya
rewarded for
umpan
their
nggak ada,
courage,
umpan
for their
harus
attitude,
ditambahin.
for their application, and now they'll want another.
So
Bagus kah, Semi?
smooth. A signature finish.
Bagus mana sama
It's
Haji
the
Diop.
stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona grab Yamal!
Astaga, gitu doang.
From Yamal! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Dembele, and this is Pele. He's found a way through.
Aduh, jeleknya kontrolnya tai.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and
Digempur,
entertaining
bro.
half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the
Let's
next goal
go.
will be.
Anjir, sudah unggul aja masih lama, cok, formasi anjing.
Whistle
Sabar,
goes,
sabar.
and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And we have our very first corner.
Aduh,
Well, he
gak
got
dapet,
rid
cok,
because he was
anjir.
under pressure.
And it's Pedri. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the delivery.
Kenapa
Gets
minggir,
good distance on
gulit?
it. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And this is Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball.
Sumpah lah, sumpah kena
So
script
nearly
nih,
the
cok.
perfect ball.
Kok bisa sih?
The attendance for this match was
Seedorf.
60,332.
Just about up to the hour now. Pull it. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Pele can so cleverly bypass the... Dembele is on his own. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Kenapa sih kasar banget?
The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Kira penalti,
Yes,
cok.
sadly he knew exactly what he was doing,
Astaga.
and he had to go with the risk.
Kukira penalti.
Pele is standing over this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Bale!
Aduh, kok nggak mau ini ya?
Decent hit from there.
Kenakel.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Done delicately. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Bale receives it in a shot at goal!
Fake shootnya kenapa sih nggak
Well,
sempurna?
it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Ente nih, Cok.
He's intervened well there.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh, nggak masuk. Suruh berhadapan gitu loh Messi.
And it's Messi.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Aduh, malah ente lah, Cok, capeknya.
Pirlo.
Udah tembus-tembus ya seranganku, astaga.
And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but
Bener-bener dibantu
sentiment
dia.
counts for nothing here, and at the margins.
Oh no. Gue ambil Neymar di akun kedua, baru tackle udah cedera. Sejelek itu kah? Aku belum ngambil siapa-siapa ini. Let's go. Kalah-kalah hoki, Cok, males banget.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that.
Bullish header!
Aduh.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Picked out brilliant. Pele! Ajax are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. And here's Dembele. Pele. And this is Pele. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Aduh, anjing.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Gak dapet ya.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Hullet. And this is Dembele. Dembele. Decent
Ah!
chance!
Hampir ketepis lagi, Cok.
Barcelona!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Aduh. Nyangkut mulu.
Hazard chips it through. That's an excellent interception.
The fuck?
He's
Weh,
had a
dipaksa ya.
shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Could be danger here. 30 minutes gone. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Pele. And it's Dembele. Short changes him
Astagfirullahaladzim.
with that pass. Hazard.
Kemana ngopernya? Tiki-taka dia,
Barcelona
Cok.
looking to go into the break. One that. Oh,
Kemana, Bung?
Decent
Tiki-taka
strike,
dia.
kept it fizzing low.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Face to face with shoots.
Let's go!
It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement,
Mode
the
kalem boy,
certainty of
sabar
finish.
boy.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Orang lagi jatuh di
So
oper,
that's
Cok.
2 now without
Has been
reply.
indicated.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this,
Oh
but
shit.
I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked
Wah!
out pretty well so
Sumpah
far,
banget,
Peter.
Cok.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
is now in operation.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played. Lam. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's De Jong. The message is clear. None shall pass. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pele, he could be in here. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Hullet. Barcelona are
Aduh.
2 up early in the second half. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to
Astaga,
get enough
ketabrak
on the
mulu,
pass,
Cok.
Peter, did he?
Now it's Hazard.
It's Ferdinand.
Hullet. De Jong. And that
Sip.
has left him in a
Ya
heat.
ampun, gak pelanggaran, bangke lah.
And he's worked it through. Tries a shot!
Kocak anjir wasitnya,
It's
Cok.
in! The movement so
Standar
precise,
ganda kalau
the finish
wasit di football ini ya.
sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. Pele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the shots! Goal!
Selesai.
And look what it means to them.
Pedrinho.
This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
Shot a goal!
Oui.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. He's on it, and a chance! And that should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet.
Panik ko deh.
Clears it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos, up he goes! Euphoria!
Thank you.
And they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it
Ngambek
up.
langsung dia, Cok. Langsung ngambek ka
That
dia.
is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a
Ngambek
classic
dia.
move and led it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defence.
Ngambek FC. Welcome teman-teman yang baru bergabung. Jangan lupa bantu like dulu, guys. Good. Haji Diop. Kita marking dulu Haji Diopnya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pele, and he's managed to get free. Pele!
Masa harus bisa?
Swept in. And that was very necessary.
Aduh, lepas.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Nesta makes the interception.
Offset
Now,
nggak
can
sih?
they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Mas
Oh, smashing header!
dapat.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Kocak banget bisa ya lepas, Cok.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Forlan. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for the run. De Jong. And he's straight offside.
Ayam banget ya.
Just eases him off the ball. Donatoni. And this is Forlan. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Played towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Donatoni. Plays the return pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now it's Forlan. Looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Bager, Cok.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Pele.
Ya ampun.
And they win
Kalah
it
terus ya
back
sama
again.
hujan ya, bangke.
Donatoni. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go deep. And that has been knocked clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Sial.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
substitution for Barcelona. Number 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Ampun.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them
Aduh,
to
masih nyangkut
press
lah.
as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's being shifted off it. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And he's had it nicked away.
Apa sih kok pencet ngesut mulu?
Maldini cuts it out. Donadoni has created one goal already. Now it's Forlan.
Waduh.
And it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold flashes it across. Dembele. Maldini does well to get it back. Into the last quarter
Kalah
of an
dari
hour.
semua lini, anjir.
And they can counter here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Apa sih?
That is a
Gak jelas.
jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out to the right. And that's been drilled in. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Wah, pemainku kalah dari semua lini, cok. Mana sih?
Mateus. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the
Ente lah, 2 kali, cok.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beat.
Oke, kita push dari bawah, santai-santai.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers.
Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! There it is!
Ente.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this
Satu
is
gol langsung
incredible.
paus, bangke lah.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just
Baru 1
beautifully
gol,
measured.
cok. Langsung paus. Ini malah lawan divisi ini, bro. Ganti pemain.
Substitution
Wah, the
on
best
field.
sih.
Number 14.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the
Kalau
game.
ganti pemain
I
bisa
think he's
langsung
been told to
menang.
play that role
Ganti
of
pemain
the
di awal.
tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lam. And this is Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Duh.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Villa. And here's Dembele. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's
Astaga.
Dembele. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hullet.
Ah, shit.
Donatoni. And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. This might spell a great chance!
Gak ada yang ngambil, cok.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There will be one
Well, I'd
minute
happily
at a
watch
time.
this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shit.
And he was quick to react.
Orang ngoper-ngoper sembarangan aja kayak on point ya bangke.
And he's blown his
Ngopernya
whistle
sembarangan
for
doang loh.
half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And we'd like to inform you
Barcelona
now that the latest
are
transfer
level pegging at
information is
half-time
currently
then,
being
and it's a
displayed on
finely
the screen.
balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Donadoni.
Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 8.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No way through. Pedri. And here's Dembele. Now this could be a chance.
Duh.
And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. He is through here.
Kenapa maju sih, Pak?
Nakata. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Lam. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet.
Anjir, beratnya. Ya ampun.
Nakata. Neymar. That is a great pick out. He's away. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his
Lu
distribution
kenapa
then
ke
and get
situ sih?
others
Kalau
into the
sudah
match.
kuat loh pencetnya.
Cleared without complication. No messing
Shit.
about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. De Jong. And this is Dembele.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. David Villa. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's got away. Oh,
Ya
well
ampun.
played, well played. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through.
Kuatnya backnya.
Well, there's no doubt that
Harus
they want
gimana
to win
nih
this,
mecahkannya,
Peter.
Cok?
They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
Ganti pemain dulu ya. Aduh, lepas tadi. Out.
That pass has
Oke.
been well intercepted.
Keras banget, Cok, anjir. Wah, 5 back, yoi.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Longsor nih.
Neymar. Coming on the field is number 20.
Now it's Villa. Over to the
Substitution
left.
taking place.
Nakata with... Oh,
Wah, gila sih. Gitu doang, astaga.
comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so
Masa
well
perbatasan
there, attacking the
sih?
ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand
Aku harus
behind
ganti
that
mau
one.
back.
18. Kylian Mbappe.
Having turned the game on its head,
Masa
now
perbatasan,
can they
Cok?
hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Kakinya anjir.
I think we're
golnya,
about to see a
Cok.
frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ya, nggak masuk
And the
lagi.
shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner.
Astaga,
The final
astaga.
whistle is up next.
He's got four!
Woohoo!
They've scored!
Let's go.
That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And this is Raul. Shot a goal! And
Tak
that may well
imbang.
be that. That is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Duh. Jauhnya, Cok. Santai. El ayam. Bah, lamanya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion.
Astaga.
Remember, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been flattened there. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's there to get it away. Pelé. And this is Dembele. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Pelé, he's being urged to shoot. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it.
Aduh.
Looking for the run.
Astaga tuh. Gak ada ruang nge-shoot Cok, dari tadi
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Tampil, pull it. Great chance!
Ah, itu aneh banget tuh sudah. Itu aneh banget tuh pergerakan bolanya tuh.
Barcelona are in front.
Sumpah itu aneh banget
The
tuh.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Neymar. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Dembele.
Let's go.
And this is Pelé. And he's managed to... And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No way through there.
Kiper kok Emil Audero. Kamu meremehkan Emil Audero.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead.
Kamu ngambil siapa Bang Feren? Neymar kah? Semih kah? Atau Lee Kang-in?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Nanti.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Thinks about
Shoot!
the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? De Jong. Some really good ball movement. It's
cantik banget ya guys ya. Semi Kilisoy. Salah anomali itu di nyata aku nggak remehkan Emil kalau game ya.
And they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Shit.
He's been taken
Kasar,
down,
Cok.
and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead.
Donnarumma. Aku punya Emil bangku, jadi paham gimana performa dia.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Takes a shot!
that, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Aduh,
And the shot!
nggak seru lah.
Has forced the
Longsor
very
nih Bang
best
Fir,
out of
nggak
the
seru
keeper.
apanya.
That's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on
Udah
the
tiga.
break. They're really swift.
Mana dukunku ya? Masa bulan puasa ini dia menghilang sih?
Pullet clears it away. He's having a shot! Oh,
Bulan puasa
brilliant
menghilangkan
save.
dukunku ini,
Tonali
dukun
really
Haikal.
can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Knocks it into space. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pullet. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Vardiol.
Kemana?
Tonali.
Guys, last game ya guys, last game guys.
There, and he's got the beating of his man.
Mau keluar
Great
dulu
ball
boy.
and he's in. Nunez! Could be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Roberto Carlos.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black box.
Emosi. Guys, last game ya guys. Mau keluar dulu, bro.
That has
Shoot
not
bang,
gone
shoot
well.
bang. Golin.
And the shot!
Alah,
It's
dikasih
anyone's
nggak
ball
mau
now.
golin.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van Basten! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Apa sih, Sid?
Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitutions taking place.
He'll
Aduh,
know
nggak bisa
exactly
ya.
where he wants to put it.
Balas dendam kah dia? Kiper dibalas kiper kah? Gulit nih. Jepang.
And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Could we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
Oke teman-teman, kita lanjut lagi ntar malam ya guys ya. Thank you buat teman-teman yang sudah nonton guys. Thank you yang sudah like, thank you yang sudah mampir juga teman-teman. Kita lanjut lagi ntar malam ya teman-teman ya. See you guys.
Absolute together.
Be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close. I would fail and fade, but that's cool. I love that, 'cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now